Welcome to the world of the auto technician. If you guessed this car was in for a water pump, you'd be right on the money.
2007 BMW 323i, actually in for a water pump. But when we drove it in, we noticed that the car was falling apart. And we've noticed a whole bunch of stuff in the back end of this vehicle. Hang on. Let me flip this camera. There we go. So what we've done is we're trying to capture this footage right up here of this differential that's like all over the place.
This was my first try. You kind of get the idea, but I don't think it's quite good enough.
All right, so we're on try 3 to capture this. We've had the angle at the front, we've got an angle here, and we're trying this angle again. It looked like it was the right angle, but it was too dark. Let's take a look. Can you hear the clunk in the car, Terry? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna come with you.
Oh yeah, you can hear the clunk in the car.
Oh. What a clunk. Oh. Oh. Oh, can you hear that? Holy shit. I swear it feels like the back end's gonna fall out of this thing.
Just so you have a little bit of background, this car was towed in from another shop because it needs a water pump. The owner of this car has a third-party warranty, and we are the repair shop approved for that warranty company. Hence the reason why the car was brought to us. He insisted multiple times that there's absolutely nothing else wrong with this car, and that his mechanic, who had 37 years of experience, said this was a fine example. Now, just in case you're not a car person, and you're like, what's going on here? That's a differential. It's not supposed to be moving.
Alright. Can you shake that drive shaft for me?
If the falling out differential wasn't enough, let's explore a bit more.
Okay. This one's been welded, eh? Look at that. Okay. Let's look it over there now. Alright. Can you shake that rear end? That's broken there. Alright. Where that bushing meets, it's completely broken off. You can see the angle of that shock and the spot right there. That shock is broken internally. So I have no problem with the fact that BMWs are expensive to repair. The problem I have is that people buy them without realizing what they're buying. BMW, Audi, Mercedes, Volvo, they all make cars that are made for a certain market. They're made for people who want a certain driving experience and don't care what it costs to be able to repair that car. Now, the problem becomes, as the car ages, it gets passed down to other people's hands, and these people can't necessarily afford to fix them. This car that I'm working on right now, it's not worth fixing. It's a 2007 323 with essentially 200K. The water pump's broken. It's not working on it, and it's a water pump's $800, $700 for a water pump that needs a thermostat. The left rear shock in the back, it's actually broken and popped out. The steering rack is pouring fluid out of it. The video you're seeing with the rear differential, the actual bolt is broken, and that it's not safe for the road. The shaft that goes from the transmission to the rear differential, it's about to break. You know, it's because it's been neglected, and somebody has not been, you know, spending the kind of money they have to spend to keep it, thinking that they can just band-aid it, band-aid. And then you end up with this car that needs so much work that, it's just not worth fixing.
Oh, it's time to call the customer. Wish me luck.
Hi, we've looked at your car. It's Friday morning and I was all set to hit publish on this video when the customer called me up and basically yelled at me, called me a thief, told me I was ripping him off and that he was taking his car back to his mechanic. My answer was, okay.